Alright guys, welcome to the garage, welcome to the channel. This is my 2022 GMC Yukon XL. It's the SLE trim. Had a little incident the other day and I need to fix it. So let me show you what I got going on here. So this side view mirror was actually struck by some road debris. A guy pulling a travel trailer in front of me hit something and it flipped up and like came over the front of my vehicle and whacked this mirror, created a huge dent and crack in this outside casing here, and then shattered the mirror inside here. And the mirror was actually just left dangling after this happened. So this is kind of broken. I need to get a replacement. So what I did is I went on eBay. I tried to find something to replace this with. I haven't talked to my insurance company yet. I took a picture of the guy's license plate. I had to get off the exit. The guy wasn't pulling over. I don't even think he knew he hit anything. So I don't really know what to do in this situation as far as potentially filing a claim with my insurance, having this guy. I mean, I don't know what needed to happen. I really don't know. If you know, leave in the comments down below. I do know this about my insurance. I have a $500 comprehensive deductible, a $1,000 collision deductible. So best case scenario, if I go through my insurance, I'll have to pay $500 to get this fixed. That's my deductible. If it's considered collision, which I don't know if it would be or not, it would be a $1,000 deductible. I found a replacement mirror on eBay for, I think I got it for 130 bucks. It has a little paint chip. I just need a touch up in it, but I need to replace this. So I'm going to go through the process of replacing this. Now, one thing interesting with the new mirror is it actually has the camera, a side blinker light, the puddle light. This is the SLE trim. SLE is like the very base trim. It's like the Chevy LS trim. Very basic, the lowest trim you get. The only power function in this mirror is just the mirror moving itself. It doesn't power fold. It has no camera. It has no light. It has no blind spot monitoring. It doesn't have any of that. This new mirror has all that. So I'm curious to see if any of those functions carry over when I plug this in. So for this part, you just need to get a little pick or pry tool, pop off this cover right behind the door handle. Once you pry that off, you then have access to the 7mm bolt behind there. Also, there's two 7mm bolts in the grab handle. You just remove the little rubber tray here like this, pop that out, and then you have access to the two 7mm bolts there. And then there's two 7mm bolts right at the bottom of the door panel. You just remove those, all 5 of them, and you're ready to start popping it off. Now the screws are out. We got 2 there, 2 here, 5 screws total. So we'll just start from the bottom here. Okay, there's actually a little bit of a lip right here on the edge here I can pull against. There we go. So it's just these clips that pop out. So then I'm just lifting up here. I'll just put those clips back here. So once I get the door panel off, I'm actually just going to have this supported. I'm not going to unclip the connections here. I got electrical connector there and then door handle connector. I'm just going to leave that. I don't want to have to worry about taking those off. So just pop off this little rubber plastic piece that exposes the cavity for the mirror, and then I'm going to get those 3 bolts unscrewed and release the electrical connector. Here's how this clip works. You have to pull out this red tab, so pull it out this way and then push down. I just used my little push tool to push down inside there, and then I was able to release that. Alright, the 3 nuts that are holding the mirror on are 10mm. You just need a little bit of an extension here to get in there. So there are just 3 of these. They have the washer built into them. See how I have the door panel resting on this little stool here? It stays there just fine, so that way I don't have to disconnect any of the wires. I have access here. I just plugged that new mirror in here, and my mirror functions. Everything works good. I can't tell. I don't think anything else is going to work because you can see here I only have a handful of wires, maybe 5 or so wires, 5 wires total in this connector, and there's no camera connector in the middle. So I don't think any other features are going to work on the mirror, which is fine. It works as much as I need it to work, so now I just need to put the mirror in. Alright, so I just put this in the same way the old one came out. Line up our bolt holes. And I'm going to start screwing the nuts in from the other side. Now I have those nuts there holding it on. I can now press it against here. Tighten it up. I'm going to make sure everything's seated against the gasket here. Everything looks good. Plugs right in, and then pushing the red tab in to lock it in from coming out. Okay, I've already tested that it works, so if you haven't done that, do that now, and then I can just start putting everything back together. So there's these white clips that clip onto the panel that go into the door in various locations around the edge. That's what you're popping off. Some of these stayed inside of the door, so I had to come through and pop off a couple of these, put them back in the panel, and then I can set the panel up here. So I'm going to try. Okay, so I'm going to get kind of the top pressed on to the, it kind of hangs onto the top. Okay, with everything put back together, I can test the mirror out. Everything works good. I don't think I have any function. I don't think I have blind spot monitoring or camera or the lights or the blinker function in the mirror. I don't think I have that. So this does look a little strange. I mean, it doesn't match the other side, but at least I can see out of the mirror now, and it actually works. So that's the good news. All right, so this was a successful swap over. I know this isn't like a perfect match as far as the mirror configuration is concerned, but I can see out of it. I can use it. I'm going to contact my insurance company just to kind of see what options I have at this point. My suspicion is that I would have to pay a deductible to get this fixed, and this was only $140, $130 actually. This was a used on eBay, and so that if I have to pay my $500 deductible, this is a much better option. I'll keep an eye out for one that I can, you know, maybe is more of a match as far as the options are concerned, but this will hold me over in the meanwhile. Anyways, guys, be sure to leave your comments down below. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.